You got to see Eazy, one of the most powerful black street guys. It's very important for us to say, you know, street, not because of maybe not the education, but for where he came from. Yeah. Because it's possible that a street guy right now can do it and do it right.
That's right.
Then you got Suge, who actually kind of wasn't a street guy. He was a college guy that actually got some street education and brought the streets with him.
Right.
Two different opposites and ended up the same exact way.
You know what, bro? You just added a level to it that I hadn't even thought of.
Wow.
Right? And that's a hell of a point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because I don't know Suge's DNA. I don't know his story.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it the same way that other folks do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know that he's a 320-pound dog out there, you know,
Yeah, he was serious.
Yeah, he's not mad, he's not scared, he's gonna make it do what it do. But I don't want no parts of none of that shit, you know, unless I'm loaded. Mm-hmm. And then let's go get it. Mm-hmm. But the difference between he and Eric.
That's Eazy-E bigging himself up from heaven right now. He's like, yeah. He's like, call me Eazy, man. Stop calling me Eric, D.O.C.
but the difference between Eazy and Suge. Suge, Eazy was quiet, but just as powerful. Suge was flashy with his power. He wanted you to know it.
Right.
Eric didn't want you to know it unless you had to know it.
Right.
You know, he would, because he was getting it. He ain't gotta show it off.
Because he didn't want to even rap originally, right? Is that true?
Well, that's what they said.
Because that's what I've heard a bunch of times. They was like clowning him to get into the booth.
He didn't have any rap skills at all.
I love that though.
His rhythm was horrible, but he had
charisma,
great character. That's right.
Right.
That voice and that it that you gotta have to be
and authenticity.
That's right.
For what he was talking about.
That's right.
Because one line he said, "Ice Cube writes the rhymes." That
he did. Yeah, he said it straight.
Yo, I didn't know how hard that line was until I got older. I was like, he said that?
And Cube said, I had no idea he was gonna say that shit.
that shows you how real he was. He's like, I'm not gonna fake it on the record. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on.
Right. And you know what's crazy? I don't think there's no one on this world that don't look at Eazy-E as a real MC.
I know.
Everyone looks at him like a real MC.
I know.
And he told that to our face. He wasn't behind the back.
And they arguing about all of these guys that are the Drakes and these guys and that. Well, he can't be this because
of Ghostwriter, right?
But they all love Eric.
Right.
Eazy's the one, you know. But that's the nature of this. That's why I try never to get into those conversations.
Right.
Because you know this game, Noriega. We artists.
Yes.
We stand on the shoulders of those that came before us. Nobody, you can't be those that came after me. You can't be the greatest without me.
Very true.
So we the greatest of all time.
It's a collective. It's a collective.
Whoever the hell you are.
No, it's true. It's true. But hold up. You said, and I want to clarify because you said that they ended up in the same place, Suge and Eazy. What do you mean by that?
Because Eazy pretty much like, you know, came to power and then, you know, lost their power. That's what I'm.
Because we really don't know what would have happened with Eazy had he survived.
That's true.
Well, see, Dr. Dre was the key to everything.
So you think that's it? Once Dre left,
what happened?
You don't think they would have ever amended their problem?
Who, Dre and Eric? Yeah.
I think they did.
Because Cube talks about seeing Eazy-E in New York at the club.
I think even in the movie, didn't they say that Dre went to see him at the hospital or something like that?
Yeah. I'm sure that they would have figured they stuff out.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but now business is involved, so it's different.
Right.
You can't go back to that no more.
So you're saying there could have been another record besides Grand Finale? I would have loved to see that.
Me too.
And we can't forget Ren and a part of that equation. Such an incredible MC as well.
You know what I wanted to see? Eazy-E with a Twitter. Eazy-E on Instagram.
He might not have humored social media.
Nah, I think he would. I think he would have been. I think he would have been with the shit. I think he would have been with the shit.
If it had made $1, he'd have got in there.
That's true.
And I know this is kind of like cliche to say right now, right? Because most people, when they're making history, they kind of don't know they're making history, or sometimes it's kind of like you do know it. from the N.W.A. days, did you know you was a part of the most iconic group that 35 years later, people is still the same exact way? It's like, and people are still saying the same exact message. It's still fuck the police. 35 fucking years later.
I knew.
You did know.
I knew. Bro, I knew. See, most folks think the gift is in my pen, but it's in my ears.
Oh.
Same as Dre.
I thought you were gonna say vision.
Thinks it's in his production.
Right.
It's in his engineering.
Right.
That's where the magic is. So anybody can make a hit record. Anybody can.
Yeah. We know this now. Now we know.
Be consistent, making great shit.
Right. Consistent quality.
You have to have quality control.
Yeah.
And that's hard for niggas that don't give a fuck about quality. They just give a fuck about making sure that you don't disrespect them or they look a certain way or this the stuff they talking about. But Dre is an animal when it comes to quality control. But those aren't rumors when they say you'll be in there behind that microphone
9 hours.
On a word.
Yeah.
On a word.
He's that. Now, when I flipped the script on his ass and got him in there.
I think that you was engineering.
Yeah, he don't like that part. But he taught me that.
You probably the only one who could do that to him, though, I think.
He don't like it.
That's good. That's great.
He does not like it.
I bet you the vocals come out good.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what we want. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but I've seen them boys grow into great, iconic figures, and I'm extremely blessed that I call them guys my brothers.
Right.
And to have been on that journey with them, man, and go through that learning process. But shit, I'm ready for mine now. You know, I love my guys, but I'm trying to make some new D.O.C. shit.
Right.
Starting with that film,
Right.
then going into these communities with these schools and these programs. Then more music, whether I had an operation or just use this AI opportunity. You know, I haven't figured that out yet.
When you say AI opportunity, you saying like use the AI for
It'll be his
get my
voice.
voice back,
He'll
yeah.
pen it. He could even say it
I heard
probably.
Beanie Siegel's trying to do that.
Yeah, I heard that too. I think Sigel reached out to me about that.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody feel this way, they feel that way, but it's not possible for me unless I get those masters back. So when the lady called and said she was interested in giving me my masters back,
Wow.
it seemed like a G.O.D. thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you ain't gotta go get cut on. If you want it back that bad, I'll give it to you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
trying to tell me that this voice is important.
Right.
You need to keep this one, because when you talk, now motherfuckers are doing this,
Right.
trying to hear what the fuck you gotta say, and so I'm gonna take advantage of that opportunity.